Hey guys, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. So today we are back in my favorite place. We are in Create a Sim, and in this particular video, we are creating a new sim for a new challenge that I'm going to be starting on the channel. As you guys know, new year, same me, so I have to start a new save. And for this one, I was actually inspired by Nicole or neecxle. I'm not sure how her username would be pronounced. I will link her down below, but she recently did a Create a Sim video for the Human Enough challenge, and I thought it looked like a lot of fun. It's probably going to be a little bit more challenging than some of the other series I have on the channel. It's got a little bit more of like some pretty extensive rules and stuff like that, but it also isn't a long challenge. A lot of the other challenges that I've started are kind of longer longer challenges, things like legacies and that kind of stuff. So I feel like this one's a little bit faster. We'll be able to get through it a little bit better. Maybe I'll actually finish it, as opposed to just starting new saves every 15 minutes. Not gonna make any promises though, because I do love a good new save. So in today's video, we are creating the main sim for this. So this is Mrs. Low Moon, and she is an alien sim. This challenge is based on being an alien who is from Sixum and ended up on Sim Earth for some reason or another, and we'll kind of get into Low's backstory as we play it out. But she did end up here on Earth, and she's just trying to blend in. So there are quite a few rules for kind of how you get to start doing different activities and getting to incorporate your sim more into the sim world. This challenge is by Squeamish Sims. They are currently going by Squee. I will link all of the information for this challenge down below. There is both the rules and then a spreadsheet that I think is going to be super helpful, just kind of for making sure that we keep up with all of the different requirements so that we can move forward with the challenge. So as far as this Create a Sim, I actually have a ton of occult CC. I actually really enjoy making kind of occult or non-human varying sorts of sims, so this was actually a lot of fun for me. I did realize that I ended up going with a very similar looking alien to Nicole as far as like the color scheme. So she is pink, but pink's my favorite color, and so anytime I need to make a sim of any sort of random color, I'm kind of stuck making someone pink. But I also was able to use a lot of kind of my different CC that I don't get to use as much. So giving her the antennas as well as kind of some fish scales, that gradient birthmark I think is super pretty. So I actually had a ton of fun with this particular Create a Sim. I also realized while I was making the video that I downloaded a set from Jollybean that was called the Nebula set that I thought would be perfect for this particular video. So I did end up using that hair, which here it is right here. I used this hair as well as the dress that went with it. I initially was going to use the alien outfit from Get to Work. I think it's pretty cool, but like Jollybean's dress is just a lot prettier, so I decided I would go with that instead, just because I thought it has the same sort of vibe and it looks like an alien outfit without being quite so, I don't know, the standard. And then I just kind of threw some shoes on her. She is going to be wearing the same outfit for every one of her outfits. So in her alien form, she's always wearing the same outfit. And the same goes for her human form. She actually wears the same outfit all the time. So as far as her human disguise form, I wanted to keep the face somewhat similar to her alien form. So they actually both use the same presets for eyes and lips, just because I wanted to keep some similarities. I wanted her to try to incorporate her own facial structure into a little bit of a human facial structure. She's not the best necessarily kind of at figuring out what exactly humans are supposed to look like. So her eyes are a little bit brighter than probably normal for a human. They're not exactly human colored, but they're close. They'll stand out a little bit if you kind of look at them too hard, but they're not bad. She also wanted to give herself a birthmark as a human just because she does have one as an alien. So as you can see, I went ahead and added that birthmark to her human form as well. I kind of went through a couple different eye color options. I do love purple eyes, but I realized that I've probably made quite a few Sims with purple eyes. So I ended up going with this kind of gray color. It's just like a little bit more glowy than would be normal, but I think it's really pretty. And then, of course, I struggled super hard with hair. I ended up going with this hair in the end, but I was looking for one that had been updated with some of the new swatches just because I wanted to use some of the new browns, but I just really liked the way that hair looked on her. I just thought it really complemented her face very well. So I ended up going back to it, but I played around with a ton of hairs. I do have a lot of hairs. I also was kind of hesitant to use that hair because I do actually, I think, currently have it on Sim Amber. But it just, I don't know, it just fit her face really well. It looked like a really cute teen hair. And so I decided to go with it. Kept her makeup really simple for her human form, just because I assumed that she wouldn't really know that much about like human makeup or human anything for that matter. And then I wanted to give her a relatively simple outfit. So she's just kind of wearing a sweater and some jeans. I did make sure to give her 3 belly buttons in her human form as well, just because I assumed that as an alien she just wouldn't have the standard belly button set up even in her disguise, just because she probably doesn't really even know how many belly buttons you're supposed to have. So I went ahead and gave that to her in her disguise form as well. Her outfit's pretty simple, just kind of a cropped sweater and some jeans, as well as some combat boots. She does have to wear this for all of her outfits, so I wanted it to be something relatively simple. And of course, wanted to throw a little bit of pink in there, just so that we could kind of pay homage to her alien form. As far as traits, I did go ahead and decide to make her paranoid. Now, I kind of struggled with the second trait, but I ended up giving her the geek trait, and then I gave her the friend of the world aspiration, just because as we go through this series, she wants to learn as much as she can about being a human. So you guys will have to let me know down below, what do you think of Lo? Do you like her alien form? Do you like her human disguise? Let me know if you're excited to see this challenge play out. And as always, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.